Like a lot of things I'd found myself doing lately, this had seemed like a good idea at the time. I shivered as I took another sip from the travel cup I carried. Tomato juice. Yuck. Few people were out this early in the morning as I walked down Main Street in Hideaway Grove, the touristy town I'd moved to not long ago. Something else that had seemed like a good idea at the time. My life in Los Angeles had fallen apart, so I'd retreated to Hideaway Grove, where, as a child, I'd spent idyllic summers with my aunt while my university professor parents traveled to the far recesses of the planet doing research. Hideaway Grove, with its pastel-colored storefronts and blooming flower boxes, drew tourists from far and wide to enjoy the specialty and antique shops, art galleries, and restaurants. The town had been founded by a bird watcher, so most of the streets and businesses were named after birds. It was a small, close-knit community where most everyone knew each other and supported the common goal of welcoming tourists and conventions to keep the town's businesses solvent. I took another sip of my tomato juice and cringed. Around me, the stores were opening for the day. Merchants swept the sidewalk, set out water bowls for our four-legged guests, and chalkboards announcing the day's sale items. My Aunt Sarah had welcomed me when I'd left Los Angeles, allowing me to take up residence in the bedroom I'd lived in as a child. Her home was just off Main Street on Hummingbird Lane. Aunt Sarah had never married and had no children, so she was glad for the company. I was glad, too. The only problem I'd run into so far was that her dryer had shrunk my jeans. Not much, really. A tiny bit. Hardly noticeable. Okay, actually, Aunt Sarah's dryer hadn't shrunk my jeans. It was Aunt Sarah's bakery.